I'm a little smoky. This is on the one and only, and today, I want to discuss about how in the hell did we went from. Yeah, by the way, I just got out of bed. My hair's kind of a little messy though, but yeah. But today I want to discuss about how in the hell did we went from having two of the most iconic games in history, but the game dev when it became a complete total fucking laughing stock. Yes, guys, we're talking about the whole David Jaffe uh, situation here um, that has piqued my interest to just want to talk about and post about on my community's post here. Um, Man, you know, we know this guy was the director of God of War. You know, he was director of Twisted Metal. I remember playing those games back in the day when I was growing up. Yeah, I remember me and my brother rented the first God of War, like back in 2005 when it first came out, or so. But yeah, I played most of those games until Ragnarok came out. I think Ragnarok was just a total piece of shit. It was totally asinine, stupid. Like the whole narrative changed for Kratos. The whole narrative changed for Kratos and everything, and I was just like, yeah, this is shit. You know, the characters, the story just sucks. 2018 God of War was really good, but the sequel just sucks like ass, man. Like, honestly, it just sucks like ass. It won like I believe it won like two rewards at the Game Awards of 2022, I believe. But yeah, um, oh, this is like before we knew about Sweet Baby Incorporated working with the game and everything, and right before that happened, David Jaffe talked about Kratos in his video on YouTube, and he's pissed off at people on how they think Kratos is, and he's over there like pretty much like dick riding Sweet Baby Ink's dick through the entire process of it, you know. And for God's sakes, you know, Kratos was always fighting the gods, angry, always beating the living hell of everything. I'm like, the Kratos I remember was the Kratos from God of War 1, 2, 3, Ascensions, and Ghosts of Sparta, bro. Like, honestly, you know. And he gets so pissed off at sexualization of video games, knowing there's a event where you can have a mass orgy with some women in God of War to restore your health. I mean, honestly, I think he's being very stupid for saying some shit like that. I mean, don't be a hypocrite about it. You done this back in the day. You honestly done this back in the day, and you don't want to fucking admit to it. Golly. Now, seeing that for the first time as a kid, I was like, what the hell? Now, as an adult, it's like, oh, okay, I think I need to restore my health. Let me get this bullshit over with. Oh, man, that was pretty shocking. That was pretty crazy, scene. Um, oh, man, this is where the situation gets pretty damn bad for him. He pretty much became a whole laughing stock on the internet years before that. And I was like, no. God dang no. God dang. I can't believe it. It got worse from here. So, in the current day, we are talking about what's going on today with Dragon Age: The Veilguard. He claims that grifters, YouTube grifters, are the blame for the game failing. You fucking ask me. You fucking ask me. Right. Okay, look. Madam Savvy asked a question on Twitter saying, how does YouTuber target audiences to not buying the game? And he never replied to that message. Ever. Because he's a fucking coward. The last thing he's gonna do is take his coward ass to fucking Blue Sky. All he's gonna do. After he insulted Vera Dark, a YouTuber that talks about the game industry and video games, all that cool stuff. She's tired of this bullshit too, just like we are. We're tired of this. We're tired of this DEI meat riding bullshit. She's been talking about censorship for the longest time. That I remember watching her content like years back when she was making videos and stuff, and yeah, and he called her. David Jaffe called her a mental lightweight. And all she does is sit on a chair because she's a woman and she looks pretty. Sounds like to me, David Jaffe, you went beyond misogyny. Of you hating her. Then making a comparison between being black and transgendered. That is beyond fucking weird, man. So far in your video, you stated racism and misogyny all in one of your video that you called out Vera Dark and the content in Dragon Age: The Veilguard. Comparison between the two. And it seems like you played like 20 something hours of it, while Vera Dark herself played the entire game. She put in 70 hours and finishing the game. Yeah, it is pretty important to finish the game and play it and beat it before you talk about it. I think critical reviews are really important to let gamers know if it's any good or not before Access Journalism takes it all over and says a bunch of lying shit just so you can please the modern audience, but you fail to fucking do so. Y'all stupid pieces of shit. Y'all some stupid people, man, I'm telling you. But man, there's all types of shit on this guy that I seen, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm just not gonna say any more about him because I'm staying on topic here. I'm staying on topic here with this stupid ass and about the current situation. But yeah, David Jaffe. I mean, You're not the god of war. You're the god of LoLCow. He's officially the god of LoLCow. And he's not tired. And he's not tired of living amongst the gods. He's tired of living amongst the grifters. So you calling everybody that hates current modern day gaming a grifter. So by the term grifting is, we're not talking bad. We're giving reviews, critical reviews. And you hate criticism because you can't fucking accept it. But to me, this whole grifting thing to me means game devs pushing a agenda into a false narrative that we really didn't ask for. That is why we're seeing the current state of video games as they are today, because of narratives like that. You know, back then when we played video games, we didn't have to worry about this shit at all. You know, video games are meant to be a thing where we can escape from reality and do things that we really can't do in the real world. So it's all fantasy. And we really don't fucking need realism in video games. Because why? Realism sucks ass. I'm like, it doesn't make games any good. It makes them fucking boring. Like, what I want to see in my games? Fighting, action adventure, exploration, deep storyline telling, amazing character development. And they go around here saying, "Oh, well, we can still continue to deliver all that to meet the needs of people's inclusivity." Fuck your inclusivity. Look, I have no problem about any minority groups, but if I keep on seeing this shit in my fucking games, I mean, what's the point of being a fucking gamer? You know? I mean, honestly. Yeah. And what's worse than that is, somewhere in Montreal, Canada, there is a device where there's this like DEI strategy called the power of privilege. Yeah, they get all their characters to make all their ideas to make these characters off that wheel, targeting every sexuality to minority to fat to healthiness to every little freaking thing. And if you basing all your characters that you're creating off this thing, I was like, and don't forget to give them the nose ring so they can be part of the damn nose ring mafia and all that mess. And if you're basing all your characters on that, gamers are not going to buy. Your game is going to sell like shit amongst the rest of the shit that's coming out. And golly, Avowed is a whole different story about Matt Hansen's little bullshit, and saying no. Oh God, look, I can go on, but that's probably for another video before it gets worse. But anyway, I'll catch you guys later and everything. Hope you enjoy the video about this LoLCow, the god of LoLCow. And I'll catch you later on the stream today, guys. This has been Ichiban Samuki signing off. Later.